Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome to my console collection video. I'm just going to be showing off a few retro consoles that I have and a few key games that I have for it, as well as some controllers. So it's just a small overview of a few consoles I have, and enjoy. Alright, first one off the chopping block, the PS1. Now this is a sort of weird PS1. It's sort of a slim PS1 that released in, I believe, either 1998 or 1999. It was sort of a slimmer version. It could read discs better, and it came with a screen. Now I got this for, well, it wasn't really a cheap price. I paid $100 for it. Like by itself, it would have been $30 with the screen. Yeah, that added a lot to it. But I seriously like the system. I only played it once or twice growing up. Only played a few games of it back in the day. But playing it now, it's still good. The graphics on this console are still a bit hard to get used to, but like you really get the system to focus on the games. Like the old school Tony Hawk's, Croc one and Croc. Shit, I can't talk. Croc 1 and 2, Tomb Raider, stuff like that. By the way, look out for a Croc video. Look out for a Croc review coming out soon. But yeah, overall, I love the system. Now, I'll be honest. The screen doesn't really do much. The screen is really only like 5 inches, so it doesn't really add to it. But I mean, I could just imagine this like back in 1999. Just bringing this thing on a long road trip, or bringing this thing to school or to a beach. Might seem a little bit fun. And actually, though, the only reason why I got this system specifically is because the older version of the PS1 I have kind of broke down. Now, I love this version because it always reads discs. The old version of the old PS1 I had didn't read discs at all. It broke really easily. I feel like if you're gonna get into PS1, I feel like this is the proper version to get. But if you're really down for it, get the OG version. Alright, OG Xbox. I apologize for the dustiness. I should have cleaned this off before I started recording, but it's too late now. With the OG Xbox, I love the system. It's great when it comes to games. Like, I'd say overall, games from this generation just look better on the original Xbox. I feel like the OG Xbox had a lot of weird quirks to it. It was kind of like a DVD player. Well, you have to have an adapter for it to be a DVD player. You could add music to it. It had online gameplay. That the original Xbox had a lot of weird quirks to it, and I guess it's really what I like about it. Like, the Xbox Live servers may not be around today, but there's still somehow a way that you could still play online with the original Xbox. And then, plus, you got to think about it. It also had the Xbox Live Arcade, which I thought that didn't even come out till the 360, but I guess it came out on the OG Xbox as well. And it was innovative in a lot of ways too. I mean, I'll just look at Halo and what it did for first-person shooters, and this and what it did for online games. And I know what I'm about to say is going to be the wrong opinion, but I feel like the original Xbox has a lot of good variants, just like with the N64 and the Fantastic series. You have the blue one, the green one, the crystal one, the rare orange one, and many others. You have the Mountain Dew one and plenty others. It's similar to the N64 in a lot of ways. Speaking of the N64, now this system I absolutely adore. It's a nice collectible system. The games aren't that expensive for now. I have a lot of decent pickups for this console, and I'd say the dream for this one is to have a complete collection. There's about 300 something games for the N64 in the North American region, and I know I'm not going to collect all of them, but still, that would be the dream, to have a complete N64 collection. And there's a lot that you can get into with the system, with modding, collectibles, controllers, various systems with the Fantastic series. This system. I'd say this system is a good start to retro gaming. There's lots to get into and dive into with the system. And I'll admit, like, when I first played this thing, the graphics were again hard to get used to. I'd say the fifth generation of gaming. Overall, though, the graphics were hard to get used to. It was kind of the jump to 2D to 3D. But yeah, graphics from this generation is just hard. Is just hard to get used to overall. Alright, last but not least, my personal favorite, the GameCube. Now, like I said before in many other videos, I grew up with the system a lot, had a lot of great games for it, and it's weird. A lot of people say, it's one of Nintendo's worst systems, I guess, financial-wise, because I guess if you compare this to the N64, yeah, it's a bit less. The games for this system are absolutely fantastic. Mario Kart Double Dash, awesome. Super Smash Bros. Melee, I like it. I'm just personally not into it. Super fucking Monkey Ball. This game is absolutely fantastic and it's addicting. I should honestly, once I'm done recording this, I should go play that a little bit. Well, I'm most likely gonna go play it. I'm most likely gonna play OG Xbox if we're just being honest. But yeah, all of these systems I love. I grew up with most of them. But overall, though, I would have to say the GameCube's my favorite with the jingle, the startup. The GameCube is another weird. Well, I guess this whole generation is weird. But thank you guys so much if you made it this far into the video. If you could please leave a like and, I don't know, maybe subscribe if you want to. I try to make similar videos like this. I'd say either once or twice a week. Yeah, if you like retro gaming and if you like nostalgia from the 80s and 90s, why not subscribe? See you guys later.
Soul making, sound shaking, earth quaking, change. Sound shaking, earth quaking, change.
It's a present from Grammy. This day just keeps getting better.
What'd she send you?
It's a Game Sphere.
No way. The Game Sphere doesn't come out for another 3 months.
Never underestimate Grammy.
What's a Game Sphere?
Only the most sophisticated gaming experience ever created by humans, and it's spherical. Spherical.